Everyone, I'm sure you've all had days where you did the dumbest mistake ever, or at least you were doing something where you were very, calm and serene, but you feel a bit too relaxed, which is when you realize what you did wrong. You probably have your own clips showcasing this moment and feeling, but this video of this Zoom call that blew up has to be the best extract of the thing I was describing. Not only because it was the most extreme form of what I mentioned, but also because it happened in the worst environment ever. This clip took place in a courtroom during a trial, but it's one of those defunct trials where the guy can just FaceTime the judge and his lawyer and he can talk it out that way, or he can have his fat stomach out in the living room, just making sure it's off the webcam so they can't see it. It was probably on the condition that he was very busy and it wasn't that big of an issue or a trial that he had to show up in the court right in that day. But because of that, it was definitely the downfall of this guy. Because then, as they called him, he's trying to act all cool, driving his car, but the judge, he has a very keen eye, I have to give it to him, and he points out one minute detail, leading to this golden moment right here.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Great. You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this video because it really captures that honest, absolute feeling of being a moron. I really have to believe that it was a short synapse in his brain that, he forgot he has a trial on call in a few seconds and he's still driving. Well, probably yesterday or the week before, he got his license revoked. They just forgot about it. Because I mean, come on, if he made a mistake, you know for a fact he was driving to his work or home, wherever, every single day, and then there was the one moment where it bit him in the ass. You have to love how his teeth conform into one from pure shock. And to be fair, you probably plan your day better, should not be called exactly when you have an appointment. I mean, he says he's driving to his doctor's office or whatever, and I'm not sure if he meant he's going to see him for a second, or he is a doctor and he's going to his workplace. Even then, just buy a calendar, dum-dum, or at very least, buy one of those gay day planners so you know where you're going in that hour. That could have saved you getting 10 years in prison. I'm surprised the judge remembered that he has a suspended license. I mean, you could see him flick through the papers, so he probably read it before the trial or before the court, and the fact we saw him the second he called them and he saw him in the car, his senses were triggered and he knew something was wrong.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at
Yes.
his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
That's insane to me. I mean, at the very least, it is paying attention to details, so not bad, gotta give it to him. But for everyone else in that court that saw what happened, that must have been the funniest shit they ever witnessed on a trial. I mean, you got a couple of people in the back, just doing nothing. They were probably friends of the guy driving that want to see him, get a bond, cheer for him. But they've seen that moronic mistake, they're probably not too happy for him. I feel so bad for a lawyer. She probably has some good shit to say about him to make him seem more innocent, but then a tiny mistake just ruined everything she had planned. Honestly, I don't know what the trial was about, but it's probably minor enough where he could FaceTime them and also appeal for a bond, like he mentioned. But him getting caught right then and there probably made the whole thing way worse. When in the beginning he was oh, I'm gonna get a bond so easily. But then at the end he was gasping for air with his open mouth My favorite part has to be at the end where like he says you have to go to the police station yourself and hand yourself in. That should be like the most shameful walk ever in your life, where you feel like a cuck, where you get to the police station like, But what do you even say to them? Like, do you just explain what happened? You call them on FaceTime and you were caught driving without a license. On one side, I do feel awful for him because having his bond revoked, that means like he has to go on trial another time and stay in jail during that period. But in my mind, if I was a judge, having a bond revoked would only be reserved for like awful people I have no faith in to return for another trial, and I can only trust them if they stay in jail. On the other hand, the guy with the big mouth to consume all the air in the atmosphere, he could have solved a better excuse in that moment. If I were him, I would tell the judge like I wasn't driving the car, I was pushing with my feet like in the Flintstones. You don't need a license for that. But I guess this guy, he was so dumbfounded in that second, he couldn't think of anything similar to say to the judge, poor guy.